Okay, interesting.
All
Let's
right.
see.
So today on AMAI App Snack, we're looking at Muse Pro, which is literally an app for the iPad and the iPhone.
Oh man, I wish I had an iPad handy. Real-time AI guided by your hand. Own the composition and elevate your creativity. Discover the next generation of drawing tools. So it uses a prompt. Oh wow. Okay.
By the way, you can do this on your phone. Uh, I showed this
If
to my.
this works the way that this demo video suggests that it does.
I do believe it does because Microsoft was showing some of this kind of capabilities off like almost a year ago already with MS Paint.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Interesting. So the thing that is blowing my mind about this, in case anybody, I'm just gonna go back to this video for a second here. I wish I could like back this up. Is the fact that like you can draw a primitive sketch of a thing and change it in real time and be like, oh no, actually put this element over here, actually move it up here, whatever. And like what we're seeing with the sun there, right? And like put light on this part of the vine, right? Like something like this, and then it like adds the detail in. This is real AI augmentation in visual arts. This is
In real time,
really interesting.
in real time, no less. There's like almost no delay.
So that is what I think is bullshit because I bet you if we actually use this, everything you do, it's like sends back, comes back, right? I think they've sped that video up. There's no possible way that this works this fast. There's
Well,
just you can't even get you can't get the bits across the network fast enough.
download it on your phone.
All right.
By the way, you just said something very interesting, which I think is worth calling out.
Tim,
Justin's presumption was the bits were coming across the network. I call bullshit. I think it's built into the app.
there's no possible way that would involve shipping this with a 5 GB LLM model. No way.
Take a look.
Let's see. Pro. Muse Pro. Here we go. It has one review. This is fresh out of the kitchen.
Oh yeah, this was on Hacker News this morning, I think.
All right. So we are downloading it here, as you can see, with Muse Pro on the way. So once that gets downloaded, no, I mean, this is handing this off to an LLM in the background.
For the
I don't
record,
think
I think it's local.
I, I, there's, it,
The
it can't be. It can't. These LLM models, any of them that are of any size that can do this kind of work well. We're talking about 7 billion, 13 billion parameter models that are, if you go on to Hugging Face and you look at the model files, we're talking about
I could be wrong.
anywhere from 4 to 8 gigabytes of data that I just don't think they're going to ship with. But here we go. We have it.
So share your screen from your iPhone to the Zoom.
Can I do that?
You
How
can
would I?
select your camera, right? And you should be able to select the
Hang
Zoom
on.
your phone.
Let me. I don't know that I can. Oh, yeah, look at this. iPhone, iPad via AirPlane. A plugin is required to do that.
Son of a beach. All right. Well,
All right. Well, okay. I'm not going to do that out of the interest of time here. We've all made you all
is it,
wait long enough, but I
okay.
am going to try something here. I'm going to do a thing and I will show you guys on the phone as I do this. I'm going to start with a square canvas here, okay? And I'm going to try to create something. What do you want me to draw?
Um, draw a stick figure.
Okay. Well, brush library. Let's just get a brush here.
And then on the for your prompt, make it a superhero.
Okay. We're just trying to figure out, if we can draw. Okay. I'm just gonna type in superhero.
Yep.
I'm not even gonna add anything else to the prompt. Oh, interesting. I typed that in and it already started to sketch something. Oh,
Is it instantaneous?
it is. Are you kidding me right now? Now, this doesn't look great, clearly. But what you can't see behind it, I wish you could see this up more closely. Hang on, let me turn my thing on. Do not disturb so we don't see all my slide messages come through. Look at this. That is a superhero. It almost looks like Groot a little bit. Y'all, this is
By the way, we obviously did not
look at this.
engineer the prompt very well. By the way, from the here, it just looks like two of the identical things.
Oh, really? Oh,
You
that's
see the texture.
unfortunate.
We can't see the texture.
Oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate.
Take a screenshot and then just share
Okay.
share the screenshot.
Okay. 1 second. Let me. All right. Now it like drastically changed it. All right. I've sent that to myself. We're gonna go take a look see at this.
So instantaneous.
Instantaneous. So
I think it's local. And by the way, the reason why I said I think it's local is because it was only on the phone or the iPad. I believed that if it was internet based, it would also be on the web. I think they're using the processors, the AI processors that are on modern phones and things, and taking advantage of hardware to do this.
uh, uh, I am this one. So check it out.
Oh wow, that is way different than what I was expecting.
Yeah. So here's what I drew in. Here's what came out.
Yeah, so I'm playing with that around with a better prompt and everything. Holy crap.
Yeah. Yeah. And like I'm presuming obviously we could figure it out, like figure out the UI, and there's all kinds of color and stuff like that.
Did it
That you
cost
could
anything?
probably I'm sorry?
Did it cost anything?
No. This cost 0. I didn't have to put in any cards. I didn't even have to sign up. I just opened it.
Gosh,
Thank you.
people, I love apps like that.
Yeah. So this is really interesting. I mean, this is really interesting. This is actually one of the cooler ones I think I've seen. The responsiveness of it is absolutely insanity. It is, and this is like, so I am on a trial. It is $50 a month if I want to get off the trial.
All right.
So clearly it is not cheap, but honestly, not bad. I tell you what this would be great for probably is like logo creation. If you're doing logo stuff, the ability to like sketch a logo concept and then have it create it, maybe. I don't know. Text may not work out well. It's really an interesting thing. I think the interesting thing for me is like I don't actually know what I would use it for, but I do think that the way that it works, the way that it's like this augmented creativity, not replaced creativity, right? But augmented. That's a really interesting
Guys, and I just
idea.
from my perspective, I want to point out the difference between Just and myself. So you can tell he's done design for a lot of time. So his presumption is because somebody's sketching something or dropping a shape on there and with the prompt that's augmented. In my mind, the prompt itself is the same thing as dropping a shape in there or put typing a prompt in there.
It's true, but it doesn't work that way. You can't just type in a prompt and have it do a thing. You actually have to sketch something for it to work.
I know.
So
I'm just
by
saying,
definition, that is augmenting.
it's essentially the same thing. Anyway, it's very, very cool, guys. I think that app is cool.
Yeah.
So Justin just told me it was a trial for $50. I was about to run downstairs after this call and install it on all the iPads in this house for all the kids that are running around screaming and making noise. Very, very
Yes.
cool product. It'd be really interesting to see how it could be used in design aspects where you're trying to give a designer a concept to do. And I think that's one of the things that it could be really useful for is when you're trying to impart something to someone to do better.
Yeah.
E1s, just like the storyboards that you see in movies, they can be very low fidelity, but if the little bit better fidelity, you can end up doing a really nice storyboard really quickly with some stick figures. And the reason I
Yep.
say stick figure is because everyone can draw one of those.
Right. Right.
And so I think
Yes.
that's potentially very, very interesting.
Yeah. The bar for creative production is, to say it's dropping is like understating it. I mean, it's falling out of the sky. It's this kind of stuff, the idea that like anybody could get access to this ability to create stuff like this at this level of fidelity and quality. The fact that that's becoming democratized is
Mind-boggling.
just something that I don't think that like society in general ever thought could be a thing.
Agreed.
Really wild.
Crazy. All right. That's it for today's AM AI.
Check it out. Muse Pro.